Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Charlie.
an incarcerated individual at the Leon County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey, honey.
Hey, how are you?
We're okay. We're okay. You're doing all right now?
Yeah, I talked to Dan. That was good.
Filled in a little bit? Okay.
Yeah, good.
So you understand? Okay.
Yeah.
So Dad is going to head down to the office. He's got to get papers notarized. When he comes back up, I'll give him the phone. I have to go down and get papers notarized. So we'll do a little switcheroo as he comes back up. Okay?
Okay. So, but I'm doing good, guys. I mean, listen, I love you guys very much. I want you to know that.
I know that. And we love you. And everything will, in the end, we're going to figure this all out. We just have a little bit of going through some stuff to get there. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cry.
I've been told I'm sitting in a box with a mirror facing me. I can't cry, and I got a mirror on one end and a camera lens on the other. And then they're listening, and so it's like, I mean, I've been here since Monday. The lights haven't turned off. And their cell was like, I think like, and I'm pacing back and forth, but it's either you're pacing or laying in bed, or are they going to say, oh, he's pacing?
No.
They don't want to take a chance.
Right.
Like, Dan's like, look, nobody wants to, with that scene and everything, nobody wants to risk their life, not risk their life, risk their career. Based on if do something, and they're like, oh, he was pacing it. He was crying. He was unstable. And then you let him out there. Look at what he did. Like, no, I'm not doing anything crazy. So they really want, I guess, and he's like, look, eventually you'll get out of the solitary where I'm at, and I'll get into a better place, and I'll just,
I know. It's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here since Monday. Like, I've been in myself for 25 minutes since Monday. Like, I'm locked in a box.
You can't get out and take a shower. They won't let you do that either.
They took me out, was it, I don't know, last night or the other night. Maybe it was Tuesday night. They took me out. Yeah, they took me out for 10 minutes to take a shower. They only do showers in here like 2 days a week. A sergeant comes in and lets people out. It's like a cage that you go in to shower. They lock it on the outside. So it's like the observation cell. So remember I used to tell you, like, at least I have clothes on. I can't imagine if they put me in here naked.
I know. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, do that when you're down. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I love you, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll come back up soon.
It's weird. It's like when you cry, it's like you're letting out your emotion. You almost feel a little better as you're crying.
That's right.
And then you like, and when you have it bottled up, it's like I got a chest pain. I literally have like my heart. Like my heart feels like it was. I mean, honestly, Mom, my heart feels like I can't even like.
No, you
I
can't.
can't do words. I can't even conceptualize. I can't put it into words. I think I was the stupidest fucking person. I mean, listen. There was no way with the media hype and everything that surrounded it that I was ever going to get a fair trial of here 10 years away. It just wasn't going to happen. You there?
I'm there.
I mean, it's not even like you know what it reminds me of? I say all the time, it reminds me of like when I was looking at the end zone and I was making an observation and I was saying something to the people around me, and then but then they were telling me something to explain it away, and I wanted to hear it, and I wanted to believe it. So I was like, I didn't want it to be away from him for a couple of days. Because that they're going to charge me $2,000 and keep him away from me for 4 or 5 days, and I'd be miserable without him. Look at the end result. I probably spent 10 times the amount of money, and then I was away from him for the rest of his life. Like, just the ease storm that came with this case and blew into this town made it so when it said the front page of the Tallahassee Democrat with 900 jurors summoned for Charlie Adelson's murder case. 900. Front page. They were telling the truth. That the interview was 152. I don't know. Maybe they set down 900. That's how many they bring in upstairs. If we set the 50. But I'm just saying, like, that's what the front page of the Tallahassee Democrat was. How many jurors were summoned? Like, what is that? Like, how the fuck was I going to get? Like, I had somebody tell me a long time ago, you will never get a fair trial up in the Panhandle, small town, shoot from South Florida, the way they're writing this stuff, Charlie, you don't stand a chance if you go up there. You don't stand a chance. I tell you what, I'm telling you right now what you should do. And I didn't take the advice. And I'm like, and now I know you can't go back. You don't have a time machine, but there's no way on God's green earth that I ever stood a chance. Because it's not up to Dan, not up to Kate, not up to me. It's that the date night special that showed up in court was. And even before that, I think before the closing, Dan said when I came up there to testify, he said none of the jurors, like 2 or 3 of them were looking at me. None of them even looked at me while I was testifying. They wouldn't look at me. Do you think that person was right when they told me to think about things?
Yeah.
Do you think they were right?
That's what we said. We don't have a time machine.
Sure as hell don't have a time machine. And it's like, I guess just being in this one cell it's like a box, the camera, it's just like, I'm sorry to keep calling you like this.
No, don't be sorry. Not going anywhere, not doing anything. Happy to talk to you. I just...
So, I'm just saying, like, I spoke to Dan. He does not. Let's put it this way: he's got a couple Hail Mary plans, like just the idea to run by people, but he's like, look. Anywhere, this case is so big, anywhere you go in Florida, it's media. It's like a storm. He goes, unless you don't let cameras in the courtroom, he goes, which I think in Florida law have to have cameras in the courtroom. I don't think you can not keep cameras in the courtroom. But the bloggers and the media storm and the sensationalism of everything, like, he basically made it seem like, honestly, even if I got a new trial, it would be a routine like you just had.
Well, you know what? I know, because you don't...
It's a miracle to get a retrial. Put it this way, it's such a big production that they put on to do a trial like this. It's enormous. This is not something they just do retrials on. And then not on the case of the century here. They're not looking to have that happen. not a headache for everybody. And that's the other thing. Jurors are going to have, it's going to be a media storm wherever you take this. There's nowhere you can take it, and it's not going to be a media storm. That's why there was no way in hell I was going to get a fair trial. They take you up to Tallahassee. That's what that person told me, and you know what? They were fucking so right. So right, my life. I spoke to Wilmer today. He was going to win school. Breathed in a man day. I made his day by calling and talking to him. But it's like, and then I started crying. And then I was like, you know, this is like, it's the only place in the world I want to be. It's like, drop them off from school, drive in the truck. Like, you're not in. I mean, look, you're a parent, if you get it, you see me. But picture being a young parent and finally having a kid, and this is what, like, you know, Dan told me, like, I need to try to figure out how to make a life for myself behind bars. It's like your life is going to be different, but you can still live, you can still do things. It's just going to be different. I'm not suicidal.
I know, you know.
I'm just like, if you couldn't have a bigger, like, swing of emotions. And he told me that he came in better than he could have expected, that I testified better than he could have hoped, and that he was sitting there during selection with Dubin, and he was seeing what we were getting coming in, and how people were reacting, and how people were knowing about the case, and the sheer number who, like, literally eliminated themselves by saying they know about the case and they think I'm guilty. We had 90 people come in and say that. It's supposed to be you come to a courtroom and you hear about what, you know, you're judging the case, you're judging the facts, you're doing your job. Listen, the few people that would have given me a fair shake, they took right off. There was only a few.
No, it's only not 12.
No. You know? And they get 10 strikes. So it's easy to say, I mean, it didn't really need 10. It probably could have taken the 5 people off that would have given me a fair shake. There was no way we were going to win. And that was the first trial. Can you imagine if we do the appellate and we get it overturned and we get the conviction thrown out and we get a retrial? It's going to be the same thing wherever you go. He's still listening to some things.
I know.
Yeah. You there?
Yeah, no, I'm listening. He's looking into some things, and I know that.
He's looking into things, and he has a few ideas that he's going to run by some people.
Right.
And he's not abandoning me. And he's like, look, I'll always be here for you. Like, obviously, he's got other things going on. But he's like, look, I'm not abandoning you. I'm going to still help you. I'm going to still, still be here for you. But there's only so much I can do. Like, maybe by some godsend, I'm sure write something or find something out in the future. But it's a very, 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 very long shot. And so, don't give up hope, but just don't plan on it. That's what you told. You there?
I'm here and I'm not giving up hope, and you're not going to give up hope. And I understand what a long shot it is, but things happen, and I have to believe that. I have to believe that there's a chance. And I know what you're saying. And even if there is, what would happen with another trial? You know what? I don't know. I don't know.
You know, you're gonna get. I could do another trial tomorrow and I could tell you what the result is. If this is the biggest thing that happens up here, head on these trials again. Jesus Christ! I can't try. But this is fine. I'm
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm trying so hard, and I don't know what to say.
No. You guys can take advantage.
Yeah.
Can you imagine not taking any Xanax right now?
No, actually, I can't.
This is the definition of devil. This is unbelievable. How the fuck did my life go from 10 years ago, June, from wanting to move into the continuum or start a family to life in prison with maximum security? With my life is on.
You're breaking up. I'm not hearing what you're saying.
I said I don't want to look out for Dad. Did you?
I am looking out for Dad. He's going to be fine. We'll both be fine. It's just that.
I got three things that I really value and love. You Dad and Rome. After that, do you want Zoe to go to the house with you when you go to the house this weekend?
I don't know if that's necessary.